Hello, good morning, everyone. Make a love shout out all the subscribers and followers of this channel. Today, we're going to study dividing monomials, and this is from New Revised to 8 into 10 curriculum, and this is for grade 8 lessons, and this is your teacher, Marife Adonis. Our objectives: the students will be able to divide monomials, simplify a negative exponent. Zero exponent. Okay, this one is easy. Anything with zero exponent is equals to 1. Example, 4 raised to 0 is equals to 1. 1,432 raised to 0 is 1. X is raised to 0 is equals to 1. 2/3 raised to 0 is to 1. So get the point? No. And 1 is an exponent. Okay, this one is easy as well. Anything with 1 as exponent is equal to that number. Like, for example, 4 raised to 1 is 4. 1,432 raised to 1 is 1,432. X raised to 1 is equals to X. 2/3 raised to 1 is equals to 2/3. Okay, so that means anything that you raise to 1 is a number itself. When dividing monomials, subtract the exponents. So we have here, uh, there are 5b's at the top, and because we have b raised to 5 over b squared, so canceled out, like 5 minus 2 is equals to b cubed. Then for m7 n to the fifth over m n squared. So we have m raised to 7 minus 1, then n 5 minus 2. So we got m raised to 6 and n cubed. Got it? So here, let's number this as number 3, right? So this is for number 3, x cubed y7 over x squared y6. So we get here, let's subtract now. X, we have 3 minus 2. And for y, we have 7 minus 6. That's 7 minus 6, not 1, huh? That's why we got xy. 7 minus 6 is equals to 1. So we have x, y. Y, this is the final answer. For 81.8b cubed over 9a5b, that is 81 divided by 9 is 9. Then 8 minus 5 for A. And then for B, we have B cubed minus 1. So we got 9A cubed B squared. So, okay. Now let's simplify this part here. We got 36, 34, or sorry, 64 G squared H7 divided by 16G H5. So 64, goodness, my hands is shaking again. Okay, wait. We have 64. We can do it separately now, divided by 16. Then we have G square divided by G. Then H7 divided by H5. So 64 divided by 16 is equals to 4. And okay. Because 16 plus 16 is 32, 32 plus 32 is 64. So we have 6. Then for G, we have 2 minus 1. That's G. Okay. Then for h, 7 minus 5 is h squared. Okay, that's it. Next. So here it is. Okay, so 3m cubed n square over 3m cubed n square. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. And then 3 minus 3 is 0. Then 3 minus 2 is n. So in other words, the final answer is n. Why? N times 1 is n. Okay? Now what happened to the m? So they are all canceled out. So there are no m's left over. So this leads us to our next rule. Now what will be the next rule? Okay, so later. We have x raised to, so this is another example. X raised to f4, negative 4, y 0. You cannot have a negative or zero exponents in your answer. So x raised to 4, that would be 1 over x to the 4. So it becomes positive. And for y raised to 1, we know that's y raised to 0 is becomes 1. So we have here 1 or 1 over x to the 4 times 1 is 1 over x to the power of 4. Okay, another. So meron tayong 3, 4 raised to 3r raised to 4 s squared over 18r cubed s to the fourth is equals to 1 6, no? 1 6. Why? The 3 and 18, their GCF is 3. Okay, 3 divided by 3 is 1. 18 divided by 3 is 6. Then we subtract 4, no, the exponent of r's. We have 4 minus 3, and then for s, we have 2 minus 4. So we got 1 6 r s negative 2. No? So 2 minus 4 is negative 2. Now, we can't leave the negative exponent. So this will become r over 6s squared. There is not another way of doing this without negative exponents. If you don't want to see it, skip the slide. But we need to do it. So this is an alternate version. So for 3r to the fourth and s squared over 18r cubed s to the fourth. So this is a problem r is larger than the numerator and s is larger than denominator. So here, 1, no? So we have we just yung R, no? Put it up because ano siya, 4 minus 3, okay? Then write down again yung 6 and then yung S, binaba natin yung 2, so 4 minus 2. That's why we get this also, this final answer, no? So mas convenient kasi mas maiksi ang gagawin. So just follow this order. Okay, let's do it. Let's have another example. Get rid of the negative exponent. So here we have x, no? X negative 3 over x to the fourth. So all you have to do is bring down the x cube, right? 1 at the top, of course. Then we have x cube x to the fourth, or equals to 1 over x to 7. Dali lang? Okay, madali. Then let's have another here. Let's get rid of a negative exponents here. So we got from the given, we have r raised to negative 5 and s raised to negative 2 over r cubed and s negative 3. Okay. So we interchange here. No? So from yung negative 5, binaba natin siya. Then also negative 2 here. Then r cubed. So retain. Then the s negative 2, inangat natin siya. No? Then simplify. Now, 3 minus 2, what's his s? Then just add 5 plus 3 is 8. That's why we have s over r8. Okay? Kuha na ba? So I hope so. Let's have another example. Now this time, let's first get rid of the parentheses. So here we have from 2 times negative 3, we have negative 6. 2 times 2 is 4. Okay. And then we got 4 cubed. So because 3 times 1 is 4. And then 3 times 2 is 6. Now get rid of the next negative exponents now. So we got yung x negative, baba natin siya, or negative 6, right? Then, but just retain the y to the fourth. Okay. Now, 4 cubed is 4y. 4 times 4, 16. 16 times 4, 36. Okay. Then we have y to the fourth over 64x to the 12 because we just add 6 plus 6. Okay? 6 plus 6 is 64. Now let's simplify this. Okay. So first thing first, uh, we need to get rid of the parentheses. So we have negative 3 square. Then for x, we have x to the fourth. Then for y, we have negative 2 over 2 raised to 8. Okay? Gulo na naman itong alaga ko. 2 raised to 8. 2 cube, I mean, sorry. Then x cube. Then for y, we have 3 times 3, that's 9. Negative, no? So negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9, okay? Then for x, yung x natin, so we have 4 minus 2. Kasi nag-change yan ng sign pag inangat mo. Then we got 8. Then y, 9. Baba natin yung negative 2, that will become positive 2. So what will be our final answer? That would be 9x squared over 8y 11. Okay? I hope you understand. That's all. Thank you, everyone. Love you all.